Marjorie Wilson sat by her living room window, the golden light of late afternoon painting her walls in warm hues. At 75, she enjoyed her garden, long walks through her neighborhood, and spending time with her grandchildren. But over the past few months, she had begun to dread the nights. Leg cramps, sharp and sudden, seized her calves and thighs, waking her from sleep with an ache so fierce she was afraid to move. Her doctor had reassured her these cramps were common in seniors and often related to muscle fatigue or imbalances in essential nutrients. Still, Marjorie wasn't one to settle for discomfort. She decided to take matters into her own hands, determined to strengthen her legs and banish the cramps for good. She started by researching foods that could help. The more she read, the clearer it became. The right nutrients could make a world of difference. She compiled a list of 8 powerful foods, each playing a unique role in preventing leg cramps and promoting muscle strength. First on her list was bananas. Rich in potassium, bananas helped regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals. Marjorie made it a point to eat 1 banana each morning, slicing it into her oatmeal or blending it into a smoothie with yogurt and berries. Next came spinach, packed with magnesium and calcium, essential minerals for muscle function. She added generous handfuls of fresh spinach to her salads and sautés, noting how her energy seemed steadier throughout the day. Third was sweet potatoes, a vibrant and comforting source of potassium and magnesium. Marjorie roasted them with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a drizzle of olive oil, savoring their natural sweetness alongside her dinners. Avocado joined her list as the 4th essential food. This creamy fruit provided healthy fats, potassium, and magnesium. Marjorie discovered she loved avocado mashed on whole grain toast with a touch of lemon juice and sea salt. She learned that yogurt, her 5th food, was not only a good source of calcium, but also offered probiotics that supported overall digestion and nutrient absorption. She chose plain Greek yogurt, topping it with sliced bananas and a sprinkle of flax seeds. 6th was nuts and seeds, particularly almonds and pumpkin seeds, rich in magnesium and healthy fats. Marjorie kept small jars of mixed nuts and seeds in her kitchen, snacking on them during the day and sprinkling them over her salads. 7th, she added oranges and other citrus fruits to her routine. High in vitamin C and potassium, they helped keep her muscles and blood vessels healthy. She enjoyed fresh orange slices with breakfast or squeezed juice over her spinach salads for a bright, zesty flavor. Finally, she discovered the power of watermelon, which provided hydration and potassium. During the warmer months, Marjorie treated herself to chilled watermelon cubes, their sweetness refreshing and their nutrients helping to keep cramps at bay. With her list complete, Marjorie transformed her meals into opportunities to strengthen her legs and protect her health. Each morning, she prepared a hearty breakfast of yogurt with bananas and a handful of almonds. For lunch, she enjoyed spinach salads topped with avocado and orange slices. Dinner featured roasted sweet potatoes and grilled fish, with a side of steamed greens and a citrusy vinaigrette. Her snacks included watermelon, a handful of nuts, or a small bowl of plain yogurt. Within weeks, Marjorie noticed changes. The nightly leg cramps that once jolted her awake became less frequent, then disappeared altogether. Her legs felt stronger during her afternoon walks, her stride more confident. She even found herself climbing stairs without the nagging ache in her calves. One evening, her friend Linda visited for tea. Linda, who was also in her 70s, shared that she too had been struggling with leg cramps. Marjorie, eager to share what she had learned, explained her new approach. "I thought I was just getting older, and that cramps were something I had to accept," Marjorie said, pouring tea into delicate china cups. "But it turns out, our muscles need certain nutrients to function properly, especially potassium and magnesium. Once I started including these 8 foods in my meals, the cramps stopped." Linda listened, intrigued. "I always thought bananas helped, but I didn't realize there were so many other options." Marjorie nodded. "Exactly. Bananas are great, but it's about balance. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, they all play a part. Even yogurt and watermelon can help. And don't forget nuts and citrus fruits. They're all simple to add to our diets." Inspired, Linda promised to give it a try. The 2 women spent the afternoon exchanging recipes and ideas, excited to take control of their health. As the months passed, Marjorie's new way of eating became second nature. She felt not only stronger, but also more vibrant. Her sleep improved, her energy levels rose, and her confidence in her body returned. The simple act of choosing the right foods had given her back the freedom to move, to walk without fear, and to enjoy her life fully. One crisp autumn morning, as Marjorie strolled through the park with Linda by her side, she reflected on her journey. It wasn't just about leg cramps, it was about respecting her body's needs, giving it the fuel it required to stay strong and resilient. With each step, she felt a quiet pride, knowing that she had taken control of her health in the simplest, most delicious way possible. And as they walked together, surrounded by the rustle of leaves and the laughter of children, Marjorie realized that the power to strengthen her legs and her life had been on her plate all along.